Hey everyone, welcome to this monthly Facebook Live. My name is Maya. I'm a functional medicine certified health coach and founder of the Healthy High Achievers community. This community is really a platform for driven minds who feel divided over a million activities but want more structure and calmness in their lives to really take good care of their body. So that's what it's all about. If you want to check it out, go to healthyhighachievers.community. And every month we have a different theme. Now, this month's theme is the laser sharp focused mind. We have different topics on there on the platform like productivity, relaxation, nutrition, work life balance, etc. And you can subscribe to your favorite topics and just follow those. There are short articles and 3-minute videos with quick tips, and you can install the app. It's healthyhighachievers.com. Now, before we were a Facebook group, right? And I used to go live there every week. Now that it's all more structured, we have our own platform, I promised I would go live once a month on my personal profile. So here I am. And today I'm sharing with you a free webinar with 3 ways to improve your focus. Now, focus is one of the biggest issues I hear from my clients. But first, I want you to say hi in the comments. If you're watching the replay, just put hashtag replay and tell me which country you're watching from. Now, I'm from Belgium, but I'm living in Peru. And the whole community, we have more than 25 nationalities. It's a very international community. So I'm always curious to know where you're watching from. And also let me know in the comments, now, what is your biggest issue when trying to focus? For some people, it's other stuff on their to-do list, right? They're trying to do one thing, but they're distracted by different things that they need to get done that day. Or it might be stuff lying around on their desk in their house, stuff that literally distracts you. For most people, it's also social media, right? You're trying to really finish one task, but you get emails, you get messages, other things that interrupt your flow. So, what is it for you? What interrupts your focus? Let me know in the comments and let's talk about that. Now, I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you why most people struggle with their ability to focus. Are you ready? Now, there are 2 parts to this secret. One part of the secret is that we are not training our brain to focus anymore. It's the opposite, actually. We are training our brain to be divided and distracted all the time. That's the thing. Our attention span is 0, and that's what we taught our brain. And the second part of the secret is that we are not supporting our brain with the right environment or fuel to focus well. Like we're not sleeping enough, we're eating lots of processed foods, sugar, caffeine, right? We're trying to focus, but our phone is on vibration and new messages distract our attention constantly. And then you get frustrated by the fact, like, why am I not focusing better? Are you surprised? And it's all about the right training and support. There are 2 sides to this: the right training, training your brain to focus, and the right support, supporting your brain to focus well. Okay, so now let's look at 3 very practical and specific ways to improve your focus. And let me know in the comments how those things work out for you, what that looks like for you right now, so that we can discuss this topic together. And I encourage you as well to share any tips and tricks you have in the comments. Healthy High Achievers is not a one-woman show. We have members from all over the world sharing their favorite books, tips and tricks, even creating events and workshops to really help each other. Together, we can inspire each other with the best things that work for us. And you can just pick whatever you think works for you personally. Personalize the whole thing, okay? So let's dive in. Share in the comments what your biggest struggle is with focus. And let's dive in with 3 ways that I'm going to share with you today to improve focus. The first one is create the right environment. And this is part of the supporting our brain to focus well, right? Because we use up a lot of brain energy with distractions, with disruptions, dividing our energy. It's really exhausting for the brain, really. For example, the phone, okay? Notifications on our phone. We get messages, emails, and even, it's on vibration. And even when it vibrates and we decide not to respond, The brain already switched tasks, the brain already got distracted, it already happened, and you're just wasting brain energy. This is the reason why when I'm doing this, when I'm working, I turn off my Wi-Fi, because I want my brain to just be fully into one task. Or stuff lying around in our house or desk, our brain absorbs everything in our surroundings. Even when it's not directly in front of us, my brain is absorbing my cup of tea, the pillows that are lying there, my calendar that's here. Even when we're not consciously aware, we're wasting brain energy on that. Another one is multitasking, the myth of multitasking. I could do a whole different Facebook Live on that one. Constantly switching tasks, right? This uses up a lot of brain energy because that's the thing. We're not really multitasking. We're not really doing two things at the same time. We're actually constantly switching tasks. And one other one I think of is distracting thoughts. You know, when your brain is not trained to focus, when you created the habit of constantly switching tasks, you're also switching thoughts and you're getting distracted all the time. So it will be hard at first to focus on just one thing. Now, how is your environment supporting your brain to focus on the job at hand? What's lying in front of you? What's distracting you? Share it in the comments. What sounds do you hear? What input do you get? I turn off my Wi Fi when I'm working, and when I take a break, I tidy up whatever is lying around my desk. You know, this is how I optimize my environment. And this brings me to the next way to improve focus. The second one is take breaks. It sounds like the opposite of focusing, right? We just want to get into that flow and work hours and hours on end in a state of full concentration, and we don't want to stop. Hey, Julia, thanks for being here. Yeah, exactly. It's not for nothing that the Pomodoro technique exists, right? 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes of pausing. That's a famous one. That's how we can avoid making mistakes, more quality, put more quality into your work, and it's really good for the brain. So let me know how pausing is helping you, right? And I know it's hard. When you're focused, when you want to finish what you started, you forget to take breaks. You want to continue until it's done, right? We're high achievers. We just want to get to that goal right away. And afterwards, how do you feel? You feel drained, you crash on the couch, you're just scrolling through your phone, you make poor choices. There are two elements to this one here. The two elements to taking breaks is one, take a break before you feel it's necessary, and two, the quality of the breaks you take is important. It's not scrolling on your phone, it's choosing something that doesn't burn up more mental energy, right? You want to give your brain a break. So you want to look out the window, make yourself some tea, tidy up, short walk outside, play with your pet, right? If you have dogs, play with them, dance or listen to your favorite song, just a couple of minutes. Taking breaks helps my brain to not forget things. Exactly. It actually helps when we remove ourselves from what we're doing. It really helps to improve that focus and then get back to the task and we don't forget things. Now, something that makes your body move is always a good idea. Tell me, what's your favorite way of taking a break? For me, something that doesn't make your brain work, right? And it evokes positive emotions like dancing, whatever it is. One of our achievers actually shared one day that she runs for 30 seconds in front of her desk. And I think that's just genius. I'm going to keep mentioning it because that's just a genius idea. Now, this is one of the tiny habits that we create in our From Clutter to Calm program. This is a group program we're starting on 28 June, and it's really about a new way of going about your day, restructuring your life, simplifying and taking off the load, right? Learning to live more in your body instead of rushing from one activity to the next. With small, tiny changes every week, you can have a huge impact. So this program is especially for very busy people who think they don't have the time to take care of themselves. That's the program you need. So if you're interested to get more information, just say calm in the comments and I'll send you more information about that one. Now, your favorite way of taking breaks, right? I read here being in nature. Yes, absolutely. That's such a refreshing one. Hiking or just to walk around the block is enough if you don't have much time. Leaving my phone behind. Yes. Just, you don't need to be available, connected all the time. When I was in school, I would stand up every 20 minutes and jump, moving my arms and run in place. It helped. Were you in school or were you at home studying? I would love to see schools who allow their students, right, to just stand up every 20 minutes and move their body and arms and everything. It does help. When you want to disconnect your brain, you have to connect with your body, right? I did this when I was typing papers. Okay, I can see you were probably at home then. Yes, absolutely. Sometimes I use a standing desk, right? Now that's another topic we can cover, but I just put a box on my desk and I just work for a while standing instead of sitting, and I switch positions, right, for my body. That's a whole other topic. But anyway, yes, let's go to the third way to improve your focus. Are you ready? The third one is you need to give your brain the right fuel. So we're talking here about the right foods for focus. Many people don't see the connection, right? When you think about it, you need to give your brain the right fuel. You need for your brain cells to work, for signals in your brain to go through. And just imagine, how do you feel after eating trash? A lot of sugar, chips, processed foods, chocolate. Well, actually, when it's dark chocolate, it's pretty good for your brain. But when it's full of sugar and milk and all the chemicals, not so much. When you eat trash, you feel like trash, right? And the opposite happens with emotional eating. When you feel like trash, you eat trash. So it's not only about giving your body what it needs to function, but it's also about treating yourself well in order to feel well. It's a two-way street, right? So you want to feel like you're being taken care of by you, and you just want to, that makes you feel happy, right? And makes you feel way more focused. Now ask yourself, what are you eating in a day? What does your breakfast look like? How are you supporting your body with the right nutrients? I always look at my plate thinking, am I nourishing my body with this food? What am I giving myself here? Or is it all processed, high in carbs, high in sugar, that will make me feel cloudy in my head and heavy in the stomach? Just be brutally honest with yourself and evaluate what's lying here on my plate. How am I feeding my body and my brain today? Because the brain actually absorbs, it uses up most of our body's energy. So we need to take care of our body, give ourselves enough energy, because this thing burns up a lot, especially when we're in this input society, reading, listening to podcasts, receiving messages, constantly working that brain, right? Very true. Your elimination diet was fabulous to help the body and mind. Ah, nice. No gluten and dairy, low sugar really helped me and my daughter. Exactly. An elimination diet is one of the greatest things you can do. We often have group programs with this one. I'm glad you participated in that one, because you really leave out the foods that your body might react to. And it's just kind of a reset. I even do it every year right now, once a year, where I just, you could compare it to a detox, but not really. It's really a reset for your immune system. And that, yeah, it frees up a lot of energy and mental clarity. Many people feel more clear. I don't know what you felt. What was your biggest relief, or what difference did you feel? But for me, when I do it, I feel more clear in my head. I just feel more focused, and I feel more energy. I feel more light. So there's one very important thing that you can start doing today to improve focus regarding foods. It's drinking more water. It might sound stupid, but I had a client who was very brain fogged, struggling with all kinds of symptoms. She had gone to so many different doctors, had tried everything. And one of the very simple questions I ask in my intake form is, how much water do you drink? And actually, she said, well, I drink coffee in the morning, and actually, I don't really drink water. And that's the first thing we worked on, of course, because she underestimated the value or the difference it makes when you drink more water. It took 2 weeks, and her brain fog cleared. You know, all these doctors, all these experiments, and all she needed to do was drink more water. So that's one of the best things you could do for your brain. You felt a clearer focus, lighter in my body and mind, more energy. Exactly. So the same the same way I felt after doing an elimination. Yeah, really good, really good. So, Cheevers, these are three ways that you need. They are actually all about support, right? Supporting your brain. And next week in the community, healthyhighachievers.community, you can join anytime. We will talk more about training your brain to focus. Okay, so there's support and there's training. These three ways were all about support. Now, one of the 8 pillars we cover in the From Clarity to Calm program is improving your focus, learning how to get into a state of flow, how to train your brain to focus better, and how to manage the social media madness. It's all part of the program. So, the digital world has taken over since the pandemic, right? And we need a healthy way of dealing with all these online meetings, working from home, being connected all the time. We're disconnected from our body. And in times where we actually need to be more connected, right? Take better care of our body with all these health challenges going on, we need a better, stronger immune system. So, with all these changes, our old way of living has been disrupted completely, and we need a new baseline, which is exactly why I created this 8 week program for you to create a new structure in your life, to listen to your body, take better care of your body, and create that new baseline, right? We need a new way of structuring our days, and all that will be covered in the 8 week program with short videos, worksheets, weekly Q&As with me to ask me any questions and to get coached so we can adapt the content to your personal situation, right? You can just tell me, hey, this is what I saw in your video, but this is what's going on for me. How do I do this? And I'll help you get through that. Okay, so I created this because it's a way more affordable way to restructure your life to get results than private coaching sessions, right? You'll get results faster with the support and inspiration from other members. So I'm just gonna quickly, to finish off this webinar, I'll give you a sneak peek. Always love doing that. Here you go. This is From Clutter to Calm. So here we're on the healthyhighachievers.community platform. The platform itself is free. This course is paid. If you want to join, starts on 28 June. And this is just a way to get rid of the chaos in your head, find a daily rhythm that suits you, stop that constant train of thoughts, learn to listen to your body, and improve your sleep. Sleep is also a very important module on this one. Here you can see a quick overview about everything we cover week by week, with weekly Q&As as well to personalize everything. There are worksheets. I know what I clicked right here. Oh yeah, okay. So as you can see, we start with setting your priorities. There's always a video in here. I'm wearing the same outfit on this one. And yeah, you can personalize the experience, and I'm always there to help you, to guide you through it. Okay, so I'm there to coach you, to help you with everything. So the registrations are open now. Send me a private message and let's just chat if you're interested. So I can tell you this program is really what you need right now or not. I'm really selecting a group that's with people that really need this program right now. Okay, I want to make sure that it's a good fit. So send me a message. Let's talk about that. Fantastic, great information and guidance. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Every month I'll be here live with you guys to give you a couple of tips and tricks. I actually miss going live. I used to do this weekly. But on the platform healthyhighachievers.community, you'll find 3-minute videos every Tuesday that will inspire you with a small quick tip of the week. Can't wait to see you there, Achievers. Take awesome care and see you in the community. Bye.